I'm Steven. This is Steve. And you're watching Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today, we're going to be looking at the Penelope, another Penelope, the barrel strength, 4-grain, corn, rye, wheat, malted barley. This one's sitting at 115, 57.5%. Another strong one for you.
Okay.
So what's the table chair?
What's the deal with this one? What's so special about it? Barrel strength.
This one is another barrel strength. The last one we did was barrel strength
Also
as
barrel
well.
strength.
But this is in their Toasted series.
So they put it in a toaster before they bought it.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
No, so when you've got barrels, you've got toast and you've got char. So toasting is essentially toasting the wood. You don't get it to a burnt level, and that will add different notes than actually charring the wood.
Interesting.
This particular bottle has a heavy toast, but it's also got a char level of 4. So you've got light toast, medium toast, heavy toast, and then char 1 through 4, 1 through 5.
I can already tell this is going to be much harsher than the last one, which was the
normal barrel
just the normal barrel strength,
which is essentially 0.2 proof lower. This one.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Just on the smell, I can't smell anything on this one except for alcohol.
I'm getting like dark fruits,
Okay.
like jams, like the sweetness of a jam, but with a dark apricot or something along those lines. Also get a lot of corn, like a corn dust type smell with it.
I get a little bit of that corny type earthy smell to it, but so subtle.
I think the caramel sweetness on the very back end is the most subtle smell.
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
So you got the ethanol along with a dark fruit flavor, which is common in a lot of bourbons. But it definitely has sweetness in the aroma.
Oh, man.
You're right. This does have a slightly more ethanol burn and ethanol flavor than their normal barrel strength.
Drinking them back to back, I wish we started with this one, I think.
Yeah, I think it's better that we went in this order, because if you had this one first, it might have blown your palate out too much.
That's a good point.
And then when it came to that one with the kind of more subtle notes at the back end of that one, we might have missed them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so another Penelope. Again, they are based out of New Jersey. They use a MGP mash bill, and they are doing their own aging, barreling situation. A couple of their different series, like the Architect series, is using staves of different types of barrels, different char levels.
Meaning they put the staves into,
I believe,
like just a big...
The way that I kind of interpreted what I was reading was, instead of sticking everything into a barrel, they would just get a big drum or something and add staves.
Put the barrel into the whiskey.
The barrel into the whiskey.
And not the whiskey into the barrel.
Right.
Interesting. Okay.
And, sometimes if it's in smaller quantities, like there's some people in New Zealand that they're allowed to home distill, and
Lucky.
when you're distilling just for yourself, you're not looking to produce 55 gallons, 50 gallons a
Right.
go. You're more looking at like a gallon. And when you only have a single gallon, getting a bunch of mini barrels just seems kind of silly. Plus, it seems as though a smaller barrel has more surface contact for the whiskey per volume. So when you're aging a whiskey in a small barrel, it's harder to kind of control it. So it ages faster. But I'm not sure exactly how much volume per stave they're doing with those ones. But with this specific one, I do believe that it's just a toasted and charred barrel.
Yeah. It's definitely, I feel like because it's toasted, this makes sense, but it's definitely, to me, more earthy. It tastes more like the earth than the last one.
It's got
way less fruity.
Almost like a more nutty than fruity.
Yes.
So you're kind of replacing a lot of the sweet corn notes and the really sweet candy notes with more of a earthy, nutty. It's not as far as like a peanut that you would find on like a Jack Daniels or Jim Beam or something like that, but it's almost more like a walnut nut.
Yeah, or I was gonna say, have you ever had horchata?
Horchata, I don't think so.
It's like I don't even know what it is, so I'm not gonna begin to explain what it is. But when I put the drop or two of water in it, it tasted a lot like that. It's like a spicy hot milk drink, and it's got like, I think maybe nutmeg in it.
I do like nutmeg.
But yeah, it tasted a lot. It reminded me a lot of horchata with the water in it. But that was.
This does have a lot more, new oak barrel spices than the last one did.
Yeah.
Definitely. I can definitely pick that out over that one. That one was a lot mellower and sweeter. While this one's a little bit more in your face. This one is slightly older.
Oh.
I think the normal barrel strength is like a 3 to 5 year, while these are more like a 4 to 6 year.
Oh, okay.
And each one is a little bit different since they are barrels and smaller batches. The flavors per batch and per barrel will be different versus that one where I think they are blending larger batches. So, what are your thoughts on this specific batch? Which, by the way, it is batch 54.
Batch 54. I like batch 54. I can definitely understand that this is a very good whiskey, but I don't know if I like it enough to go back to it.
Now, see, I think what happened, because I've still got a little bit left that I've been just swirling. I think we poured it and drank it too soon. I think because of the higher alcohol content, it might have to sit a little bit.
Let it all evaporate off.
Right, because now my glass smells like creme brulee. Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
You're right. That high proof is getting to me.
Wow. Yeah, that's super sweet.
Like, I just smelt it and I immediately went to that dessert.
It smells like tobacco. It smells like pipe tobacco.
Right.
Whoa.
It's like it's just starting to open up.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I don't know if maybe we just got into it too quickly.
We're rushing things.
Right. We should have
We're learning.
Poured it and then had a bigger discussion.
I also
while letting it open up.
I did drink mine very quickly.
Yes, you did. I'm actually really surprised how quick you just went for it on this one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just drank it. How's the taste after letting it sit?
Taste is very similar to what it was before.
Okay.
Letting it open up did more for the aroma and the nose than it did for the taste. Still, it's got does have some caramel, just not as much as the other Penelope. Maybe a little bit of that kind of pipe tobacco is coming through. Might just be because you're breathing while you're drinking type thing, and it comes through. But
out of 10, based on absolutely nothing, what would you
based
what would you rate
on
it?
the 2 bourbons that we've had so far on this channel,
Based on our years and years of experience
our
on
multiple
YouTube.
years, I would say that this one would come in at, if I gave the other Penelope a 9.5, this is probably at like a 8.7 to 9.
It's the same exact thing for me too. I put that as like an 8.5, I think, and I think this would be like a 7.5.
Yeah.
7.5, 8.
It's still really good.
It's up there.
Especially, we didn't start out with, your typical Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, the really big names. I think if we had started out with a couple of bottles like that, then a bottle like this would be ranking higher in comparison to those. Our Penelope Black Label Toasted Series. So, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Have a good day.